Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me. I'd like to take you through a lunging series. I've probably warmed up a little bit. I've done some sun salutations and things like that. So then I would implement this series sort of as a bridge before I did any deeper hip openings, for example, pigeon pose. Okay, so warm up a little bit before you do these, and let's get started. So I like to start in Sphinx pose because this allows me to sort of understand. Here my bum is close to the shoulders and I feel a pinch in the low back. As soon as I push the tops of the feet down, the pubic bone pushes in to the ground and I feel the low back lengthen. So I never want to compromise the low back in any of my postures. I want to lengthen, I pull the heart forward. Okay, from here I pivot on the right elbow, the right forearm is parallel to the top of the mat. I bend the left knee and I pull down. I try and keep the shoulders square and I try and keep the left hip on the ground. Breathe into it. If you're comfortable here, the fingers face back, the thumb faces up, and then you rotate around and you drive the foot down to get a deeper stretch. Okay, other side. Grab on, pull down. Breathe. Again, if you're comfortable, the elbow stays high and you push down. Release. Push up into table. I'll do it one side sideways for you and then the other side I'll do forward for the camera. Step the right foot forward. Lunge in, lift up. Shoulders away from the ears. And I'm trying to lift and create space between the sternum and the knee. Okay, hands come down and forward. And if you keep the hands wide, the elbows off the ground, that's perfect. You're dropping the chest. Keep the right knee into the armpit. Walk forward, breathe. If you're comfortable here, the elbows can come all the way down and you can curl the back toes under and lift the back hip. Don't drop your head. Keep the chest moving forward to the front of your mat. Walk the hands out. And drop the knee down. Walk the left hand now comes into the middle of the mat. I walk the right knee to the right edge of my mat, and then I put the left hand forward. I twist. I push the knee away. Good. And then release. I walk the toes back. I curl the back toes under, and I rotate onto the outside, the blade of the back foot, and reach up. This bottom hip reaches up to the ceiling. Good. And then release, lower down. Put the left hand forward. This represents the length of the spine. If you're here, you're too close. You need space to drop the hips low, bend the back knee. With the right hand, you grab the left foot and you take the left shoulder to the right knee. And then release. Hands down, back to table. I'll show you from this angle this time. Step forward. Lunge in to start. Drop the hips, lift the chest, soften the shoulders. Hands come down. Support yourself, get comfortable, get the weight in the hands and in the foot first, and then start melting the chest, but bring it forward. Curl the back toes under, lift the knee, and work the elbows if possible. Breathe. This front left foot is flat on the ground. Release, walk the hands back. Left foot goes to the left. See here, I'm short, I'm tight. Bring the arm out forwards and twist and rinse. Push this knee away, open. Come back. Curl the back toes under. Again, if I'm in line with the foot, I'm too short. Bring the arm forward, come onto the outer edge of the foot. Reach the bum up, reach the arm up. Lift and lengthen. Pivot onto the toes, drop the back knee. Again, forward with the hand, so there's space to drop the hip, shift the weight forward, grab the back foot, lunge and lift. Lift the chest forward. You can come down onto the elbow, and then the right shoulder goes to the left knee, left shoulder opens up. And then release. Step back. Virasana. The knee is lengthening, the hips are lengthening. Whether you're doing it with the knees together and sitting on the feet, or whether you open the knees, open the feet, take the calf muscle and sit down. Lift up. Soften the shoulders. Okay, a little hip opening sequence for as you progress towards pigeon pose and other poses involving deeper hip stretches. If there's any questions, please drop them in the box below or send me an email. Thank you.